video of the couple being interviewed after they were busted having sex in the parking lot. So if you missed it earlier in the program, you can go back and listen to theblaze.com/doc. Theblaze.com/doc. It was in Skip's audio file just after the 7 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time hour. And I went ahead and shared a link on the Twitter. If you want to find it, the entire video of the interview is at our website, olavo.us. Just click on the big links category and you'll see it. There's a big category that says links. So it's OLAVO, 5 letters, OLAVO.us.
Like a pufferfish, maybe?
What?
Like maybe like a pufferfish?
Are you talking about the Friday leftover story still?
No, yeah, dude. I'm not the only one looking for clarification. We're getting tweets coming in too, like Johnny Mac. I think it was a pufferfish. It's not the only one. I mean,
I don't know what kind of fish it was.
Like Adam Wilson speculates. I think Skip Lacombe was hoping it was a blowfish.
I don't know what type of fish it was. I don't know. I don't know. It could have been one of those fish.
I just feel like it's really doing a disservice to like the story. And maybe it should have been included. I mean, is it a small fish? Is it a big fish? There's such wide variety.
There are a lot of varieties.
I mean, I'm guessing it wasn't like a sardine. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was though.
It just said a large fish. I'll take them that it was a fish. That it wasn't some other marine animal, that it was a fish, and that it was a large fish.
Dude, like some of these like catfish can be like 30 pounds though, dude. So like you just ride with me that
catfishing?
A big catfish would be much different than like a sardine or a trout.
It would be much different, yes.
Or even like a smallmouth bass versus
yes,
a largemouth bass. They're very different.
I get it, and I don't know what type of fish it was.
I'm not criticizing you. I'm criticizing the story. Really the police who just say, ooh, graphic images of a fish. A fish.
Perhaps we just move on.
It might have been like a dolphin or something too. It's a mammal. I don't even know. I just think it's a fish.
Some people think it's a fish.
It's not a fish. It's a mammal, okay? I'm sorry.
Perhaps we just move on.
Sorry, it's just truth lives here.
Hey, what if every state had an official word or phrase? What would it be for your state? Official word or phrase. Some of them are more phrasey. They tried to compile a list of what would be likely the word that would be most appropriate for that state. And some of them came up with, turned into short phrases because it's not just a word. It's like a slang term. Some are actual words. And here's how they came up with a list of words that would be potentially the official word of a state or be the most appropriate. They had linguists come up with a list of unique words that in one way or another are associated with a particular state. Some of them are slang terms, some of them are actual words, but things you think about when you think of if I say aloha.
Hawaii.
Exactly. I mean, if I say aloha Florida, aloha Vermont, no.
Bueno, sí está bien.
Aloha is Hawaii, stuff like that. And then they researched online message board discussions and did searches, histories for the different states and whatever. And they came up with 5 to 10 viable options for each state. And then some of those got whittled down as well. But we'll go through some of them here and by state and see if you know any of these. Alabama, they came up with cattywampus.
I've heard that.
You know what cattywampus is, right?
I don't remember what it is. I know I've heard
crooked, tipped over, sideways, crazy, messed up.
Askew.
Askew. So if you go into a house and it's all messed up and the couch is over here, it's all cattywampus. I didn't know that would be that Alabama.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known where it was from, but I have.
Alaska, they came up with sourdough.
Really?
I
love sourdough.
Sourdough. When I think of sourdough, I think of San Francisco sourdough bread and stuff.
I think Jack.
Okay. They said that sourdough is super old and kind of smelly, but he's got a good heart. So are they using it in a different way? I only knew it as bread. Have they taken it to a different level? I don't know, but that's what they came up with.
Sure.
Arizona, they came up with snowbird. I think that would also apply to Florida, maybe even more so. I mean, aren't there more people that end up in Florida from snowy areas than not? Maybe not. It says a visitor who flocks to Arizona to escape the cold winter weather. Arkansas. Skip and I broadcast from Northwest Arkansas. Tump.
Tump?
Tump.
That was tump.
You don't know tump?
It's tump.
To tip over, dump out, tump.
Oh, I don't.
I think we've even come up with this. These come up in the program before. Tump
Really?
has,
Tump?
yeah.
I don't call that.
Tump. We're about to hit this bump, so hold on to your drinker. It'll tump.
I don't remember that.
It's tump.
It's the last one.
It's tump.
Yeah, tump is bad.
See, that sounds like one that somebody just screwed up where they meant dump or some other word. Dumb down.
Yeah, it's.
California's one word or phrase that would be most associated with it is an adverb, hella.
That's a good one.
Hella. Very extreme.
That's a good one. That's very appropriate for my film. That's
You think
hella.
so?
That's hella appropriate.
Hella appropriate. Colorado. It's a noun, 14er.
Nice.
14er.
So is that a pot reference?
They said it's a noun, a mountain more than 1,400 feet above sea level.
Oh, okay.
So far in this road trip, I've counted 13 14ers. So do they have 15ers or 13ers? 11ers?
Seveners?
Why is 14 the number? Is that the max? That I don't.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Connecticut is a noun. Glaucus. Glawackus. Glaucus. A mysterious and ferocious animal. Monster of local legend.
The Glaucus?
The Glaucus. Enjoy, they used it in a sentence. Enjoy this map while you can, people, because the Glaucus is real and real hungry.
Eat your vegetables, kids, or the Glaucus is gonna come see you tonight.
Release the Glaucus! Just doesn't have the same thing as Kraken.
That's true.
The hard C. Aaron, have you ever heard of the Glaucus? Cal, you're in the, at least in that general area, closer than Skip and I are around Connecticut. Have you ever heard of Glaucus?
I can speak for Cal. No. No on the Glaucus.
Oh, okay. Delaware. It's an expression, they say. Baggin' up. Baggin', like bagging, but with the little accent and not the G. Baggin' up. To laugh loudly or for an extended period of time. Bagging up? How do you use it in a sentence? The clerk at the grocery store started bagging up. Like cracking up. When we noticed all the packages of bacon Jerry had placed on the counter, blah, blah, blah. Bagging up. Do you like that? Cracking up?
You know, I want my checkout person to bag up my groceries. Is what it
But
is.
not bagging up with
Bag up
laughter.
that bacon. Shut up, though, okay?
Florida's. Now think of all the words that could be the official, unofficial word or phrase that represents Florida. Based on the criteria I laid out, remember, they asked linguists to say what words or phrases are associated with a particular state, then they did discussion board searches for those states and came up with some options and then whittled them down. So what I'm about to tell you is something that is unique to that area. What would be unique to Florida? I'm thinking something sun, surf related,
Yeah,
ocean.
Oranges or...
Oranges would be a good one. Indian River. I mean, just
Mullets.
old people retiring,
Yeah.
snowbirds, the villages. Toad strangler. It's a noun, a toad strangler. Do you know what a toad strangler is?
I'm tempted to ask. I'm not sure if that's
Appropriate?
Yeah.
Heavy rain, especially severe rainstorm. It's a real toad strangler out there. The rainstorm ended up being a real toad strangler.
That's interesting. I've never heard that.
Rain? I mean, Florida gets flash, rains here and there and pass by or whatever, but toad strangler?
It'd be like what enough water to kill the
Strangle a toad.
frogs.
It's a real toad
to
strangler.
Drown them, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Drown some frogs.
Yeah. All right, from Georgia. Ding nation. A noun. Ding, like you ding a bell, and nation, like our country. All one word. Ding nation. Do you know what it means?
A mistake?
Aaron, take a guess. That Aaron likes limes. What do you think ding nation from Georgia means?
I have no idea. I'm guessing maybe you're mad.
You're actually getting close. It's damnation or hell. Getting stuck at this impromptu blah 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 concert is akin to being trapped in dignation.
Oh, I love him.
That's really southern slangy, rednecky, right?
Oh yeah.
The only one they came up with for Hawaii over and over again was the one I told you. Aloha. That just is. It's the Aloha state even. I mean, it is associated with it. Idaho. It's a noun. Whistle pig.
Whistle pig?
Whistle pig. Whistle pig. No, I probably shouldn't say that. Okay, I'll just move on. Based on yesterday's program, I probably should just move on.
Yeah.
It's a noun. What's a whistle pig? Anybody?
Somebody of girth.
It's just a prairie dog. I wished it was something else.
Trying to set me up on that one.
Right. Don't you wish it was something else, though? Noun from Illinois has a their word that's most associated with them. Word or phrase most associated with the state of Illinois. Grabowski. Grabowski. It's a noun. What is a Grabowski?
Somebody who's corrupt.
No.
Corrupt.
At Aaron Likes Limes, any guess? A Grabowski?
I seen that movie. And I liked it.
Actually, that would probably kind of steer you sort of in the... It's a hard-working, tough, blue-collar individual. A true Grabowski has no time for your linguistic squabbles.
Okay.
The Grabowski,
I kinda like that.
hard-working Joe.
I like
Grabowski.
that.
I like Grabowski.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Indiana. What one word or phrase is most associated with Indiana? Go.
Basketball.
You're close, even more. Indiana is the... what
Hoosier?
state? What is it?
Hoosier?
Hoosier State, exactly. Yep, that's when they say you just can't get away from it. Iowa. Kaibo. K-Y-B-O. Kaibo?
To like stop or to cease?
How would you use that in a sentence? You think of something?
We put the Kaibo on the plans to go.
Oh, like the kibosh. Like the kibosh. Okay, that makes sense. I can see where you got that. It's just a porta potty.
Okay.
They call a porta potty a kaibo, apparently, in Iowa.
Kaibo?
Kansas. Shucky darn. S-H-U-C-K-Y space D-A-R-N. Shucky darn.
I'm assuming a combination of shucks and darn, a feeling of exasperation.
Oh, yeah, it's an expression, an exclamation that loosely equates to wow. Shucky darn, that's a yucky barn. Shucky darn, that's a big-ass fish you have there.
Like a puffer fish?
Okay, I shouldn't have said that.
Like
Kentucky, chug hole.
Whoa now.
Chuggle.
C-H-U-G-H-O-L-E, chug hole.
It's your mouth, right?
Well, Aaron, what do you think?
I'm not gonna comment.
See, I would say the same thing. It's your chug hole. Shut your chug hole. Keep chugging that beer in your chug hole. It's a pothole, like chuck hole, which means the chuckleheads in Kentucky misunderstood when other people were saying chuck hole and thought they were saying chug hole. That has to be where you got chug. Where else would you get chug hole?
I don't know.
I mean, think about it. You're in Kentucky, right? You got the accent. You're in Appalachian, in Kentucky, and you got the... And you get that chug hole. I'll bet you they got it from chuck hole. Out of Louisiana. I'll make sure I pronounce this. Banquette. B-A-N-Q-U-E-T-T-E. Banquette.
I guess.
No.
It's a sidewalk.
Eh?
I don't know.
No.
There's a lot of weird French
No.
stuff, though.
Yeah, that's true. Out of
Okay.
Maine, state of Maine, what word or phrase is most associated with Maine based on their research?
Lobster. Seafood.
A-Y-U-H. I?
I don't know what that is.
Is that I, like, because it means yes. It's an expression like I.
I guess.
Is that from the seafaring fisherman area? I don't even know how to pronounce it right. Is that how you spell I? Like I? That's not I, Captain. That's A-Y-E.
Yeah.
I don't know. Out of Maryland, H-O-N. Han. Hun. What do you think, man? Guess?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's like honey.
Oh, well.
Short for hun. That's such an odd
Guys,
one.
that's why I didn't even guess. There was
Massachusetts, wicked.
Yeah, wicked.
How do they use it?
A wicked pisso.
Very,
Italian.
exactly.
How do they use it? Relentlessly.
Consistent, constantly.
Without ceasing.
Never ending. Too often. Michigan. What one word, Skip?
Adding an S.
No, not adding an S to things. Not Meyer. That's not Michigan.
It's not Pontiac, is it?
No, think of part of Michigan.
Detroit?
No, further north.
Mackinac?
Not so much here. That other little piece.
Upper
The
Peninsula?
UP. Youper.
Youper, okay.
Youper. Aaron, do you know what a Youper is?
I do not.
Oh, see?
Oh, you don't know what a Youper
A
is.
Youper. The Youpers from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. A Youper is like UP for Upper Peninsula, so people would say UP. Well, then you're a UP or Youper. That's how it goes. And so people from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan are Youpers.
Because in the state of Michigan also is a lower peninsula, too.
Yeah. And yeah, I got Minnesota, UFDA, UFF space DA. UFDA.
I have no idea.
A brief statement or surprise or disgust. UFDA. Was Jesse Ventura really the governor at one point? Is that like oy vey?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. UFTA.
Okay, we're going through states, what their official word or phrase would be, what word or phrase is most associated with different states. We'll get some more coming up, as well as some of your tweets. It's the Morning Blaze.
Setting your synapses on fire. This is the Morning Blaze with Doc and Skip. The Blaze Radio Network.
Direct from the historic newsreels of
Talking Pictures.
in cooperation with the International Broadcasting